Josue DePaula, the Dodgers' number 2 prospect, begins things for Great Lakes, lefty batter, against the righty, Darren Bowen. Out of the line, Debo's first pitch is a fastball missing just inside, and we're underway at 6:36 on this cloudy Thursday evening at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Infield plays DePaula to pull. A big day last night for him. He swings and pops on a foul, third base side, and it's 1-1. Part of that 15-run attack for Great Lakes, DePaula was right in the middle of it. 2 for 4, a double, 3 RBI. He also walked twice. The Kernels issued 9 walks yesterday. 1-1. Misses outside for a ball, 2-1. The most in the game this season, and Great Lakes certainly took advantage, cashing in those 9 walks for 15 runs. Most the Kernels have allowed in a game this year. Bowen's 2-1. DePaula swings and chops it towards second. Nick Lucky, the newest Kernel, is there to field and toss on the first in time to retire DePaula for the first out of the ball game. Right at Nick Lucky, the new guy gets a chance, and he retires DePaula. The rest of the Kernels' defense has Gabby Gonzalez in left field, Kyle Hess in center, and Misael Urbina plays in right. Salas, Don Cone, Lucky, and Maiton third to first base, and the catcher is Nate Baez catching Darren Bowen. In steps old friend Noah Miller batting lefty, the switch-hitting shortstop. Bowen hesitates and comes home. A fastball that gets the outside corner, called strike 1. Everyday Miller. He's played every single game for Great Lakes this year. This is game number 98 for them. It is start number 98 for Noah Miller. 0-1. Swings and pops it up, foul territory, third base side. Salas will watch it bounce out of play. And it's 0-2. Noah calls his timeout. Was a major cog in the Kernels' offensive attack last year when he played in 120 of 132 games for the Kernels a season ago. 0-2. He swings and rolls it again to Lucky. Kernels' second baseman to his left, glove slips to first in time. And it's 2 up, 2 down on a couple of groundouts to the new guy, Nick Lucky at second. And 2 are gone. Top 1.
Number 9, Chris Newell.
So bases empty, 2 gone, no score, top 1. The situation you want to face this guy, Chris Newell, the Midwest League leader in home runs on the year with 23. Crushed one yesterday over the right center field wall. First pitch from Bowen to him. He's a swinging ground ball right side, backhand stab Maiton. He spins, underhand flip to Bowen, covering in time to retire Newell and the side. A good start for Darren Bowen, a quick 1-2-3 first inning, and after a half, no score. Kernels and Loons on your home for Kernels baseball, the Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. For the Loons, starting pitcher Jackson Ferris, the southpaw, and former prized Cubs prospect, now with the Dodgers. He makes his 20th start of the year. He's been really, really good as of late. Overall 3-4 with a 3.69 ERA, but finished the month of July, which I'm sure he's not happy to see come to an end, with an ERA of 1.04, did Ferris, pitching a bulk of innings in the month. Rain Don Cone greets him. First pitch to the righty batter is a fastball up and away from the left-handed tossing Jackson Ferris. Ferris last time out, 7 innings a game against Lake County that he lost. 1-0 is down and in, missing for a ball. He took the loss, 7 innings. He allowed just 1 run on 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, but a loss for Ferris. In a game the Loons would lose at Dow Diamonds. 2-0, Don Cohen swings and misses, fastball by him. 95 from Jackson Ferris. He works on the first base side. This 2-1. It's a fastball, line foul, first base side. The count's 2-2. Ferris, formerly a second-round draft pick from the Cubs, but was dealt in the trade that sent Michael Bush from the Dodgers to the Cubs this offseason. Was the number 9 prospect in the Cubs system, now the number 6 prospect in the Dodgers system. His 2-2 misses down and in, and it's run full on Don Cone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Went to IMG Academy in Florida, did Ferris, making his second start against the Kernels. His payoff to Don Cone is a breaking ball lined softly to third, back on a Geloff to make the catch. Over top of that black cap, and Don Cone is retired. for the first out for Jackson Ferris. The defense behind Ferris has DePaula in left field, Jake Vogel in center, Dylan Campbell plays in right. Geloff, Miller, Mongelli, and Nevin go third to first base, and the catcher is Nelson Quiros. Here's Gabby Gonzalez, who takes one outside for ball one. Just underway, no score, bottom one. Base is empty, and one gone for Gonzalez, who swings and misses. A big time hack by Gabby, an empty one, and the count goes even, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Breaking ball, Gabby checked his swing in there for a strike anyway. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Infield plays Gonzalez pole side. Ferris winds and tosses his 1-2. He is a swing and a miss. Fastball by him, 96. And Gonzalez can't catch up. Strikeout number 1 for Jackson Ferris. And 2 are gone in the bottom of this first frame. Ferris still just 20 years old. And you can see all the potential in the world for this young lefty. Base is empty, 2 gone, no score, bottom 1. And here comes Kevin Maiton. First pitch. It's a fly ball fouled off right field side for strike 1 on Maiton. Kevin batting righty, the switch hitter, who has seen a lot of power come hitting right-handed this year. A 1-2 is just down, missing for a ball, 1-1. Maiton's splits are rather interesting. The guy that hits for a lot more power right-handed and average left-handed. 1-1. Back to a breaking ball in there for a strike, 1-2. 4 of his 7 home runs have come batting righty, of course in fewer at-bats. But his hitting left-handed at a mark of 273, just 222 batting righty. The 1-2 is in the dirt. It's 2-2. So 50 points lower. He bats hitting right-handed, but his power numbers are better from the right side. He waits the 2-2. Here it is. He swings and misses. Fastball by him, too, top of the zone. And Jackson Ferris throwing darts strikes out Gonzalez and Maiton to end the first frame. A 1-2-3, bottom of the first for Jackson Ferris. Top 2 we go, no score. Top 2 for Great Lakes, Campbell, Mongelli, and Niven. 3 righties against the righty and Bowen, who's back out there for his second inning on the mound. Good start for Darren, encouraging signs after a 1-2-3 first frame. Righty and right against Campbell. Out of the wide, first base side. Bowen starts his motion and his first pitch. Campbell takes outside, ball 1. When Bowen gets in trouble, it's been in the first inning. Before his start at Quad City's last time out, when he allowed no runs across 4 frames, the first inning was a real bother for the Kernels right-hander. 1-0 as a fly ball popped up, foul territory right field side. The count's 1-1. He allowed a combined 13 earned runs in his 3 previous starts. At Great Lakes, at Beloit, here against Wisconsin. His 1-1 is a fly ball hit high in the air, not very deep left center field. Gonzalez to his left, Hess calls him off to his right, and he makes the over the head catch in left center to retire Campbell for the first down of the second. So one is gone for Sam Mongelli. No score, top 2. In that start at Great Lakes back on June the 6th, Bowen allowed 4 runs, all earned across 5 innings. They lost at the Loons. But again, he allowed all 4 in the first frame. First pitch to Mongelli is in there for a strike, going 1. Really settled down after that outing when Great Lakes scored 4 times in the home half of the first. His 0-1 to Mongelli is a ground ball left side, stabbed there by Salas off his glove into left field for a hit. Mongelli a wide turn, he stops at first base, and it's a single for him into left field. The first hit for either side, Mongelli's on with the 1-out single in the second. Salas had a chance at it, but it nicked off the top of his glove, trickling into left field. And it is a hit for Mongelli, his first of the series. So he's aboard for Kyle Nevin, no score. 1 gone, top 2. Righty on right against Bowen. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike, going 1. Great Lakes has run a ton in this series. They stole 5 bags on Tuesday, 3 yesterday. Mongelli itching to go with 19 on the season. Bowen checks on him and throws it away into the Kernels bullpen. Down the right field side, Mongelli rounds second. He will stop. A wide turn. Not testing the arm of Maitan. And on the E1, he takes second base. Second day in a row, the Kernels have tossed a pickoff attempt into their bullpen. Great Lakes scored in the second inning on a play like that yesterday. Now here in the second, Mongelli takes 90 feet. Now in scoring position. And the pitch to Nevin is too high, missing for a ball. The count's 1-1. Kyle Nevin, son of former Major League manager and player Phil Nevin. Open stance right side. 1-1. Gets the outside corner for a strike, 1-2. A guy that crushes left-handed pitching. Nearly 360 off of lefties. But righties get him. He hits just 188 against same-handed throwers. The 1-2 is a ground ball right side. Backhand play, Maitan. Long flip to first with Bowen covering. That's in time to retire Nevin. Mongelli up to third, but now with 2 gone for Jake Geloff. Second good play by Maitan on ground ball. Spinning off the end of the bat.
Number 10, Jake
Backhand
Geloff.
stab, underhand flip, Bowen covering, and 2 are gone for Geloff. Bowen indicates he'll work out of the windup. Does so from the first base side. His first pitch to Jake Geloff is a fastball lined into center field, pass down cone for a hit. Mongelli scores, and Jake Geloff has the Loons back on top. It's 1-0. He smashed it, not waiting around on a first pitch ambush. Past the dive of Don Cone for a hit. And it's 1-0 Loons at the top of the second. Man aboard for Nelson Quiros, 1-0 Great Lakes, top 2. And on first base, 2 gone for Quiros, batting lefty. First pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball by him, it's 0-1. Kernels scored first in all 6 of their games last week at Quad Cities. In the first 3 games in this set, it's been the opposite. Great Lakes has scored first in all 3 games in this series. 1-0 top 2, 2 gone. 0-1 to Quiros. As a ground ball bounce to second. Lucky is there again. Fields by his belt, tosses to first in time to retire the Loons catcher and the sign. Great Lakes, though, does score first on the RBI single by Jake Geloff. After 1.5, it's 1-0 Loons on your home for Kernels baseball. Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. 1-0 Great Lakes, bottom 2. Lefty Jackson Ferris up by a run with the lefty Rubel Cespedes in to greet him to begin the second frame.
Number 22,
Quick 1-2-3 first for Ferris. His first pitch of the second is a breaking ball in there for a strike outside corner. It's 0-1. Cespe 0 for 4 yesterday, 0 for 8 in this series. Infield plays him pull side, 0-1. It's a ground ball up the middle. Miller to his left. He is there. Glove sets his feet, tosses to first in time to retire Cespedes for the out. Noah Miller back at his old stomping grounds makes the play. Former Kernel. Now everyday Great Lakes Loon makes the play to retire Cespedes. And 1 is gone for Misael Urbina. Batting righty, first pitch from Ferris is a fastball that's in there for a strike, going 1. Miller pulls the positioning card from his back pocket and checks the positioning on his old teammate Urbina. 0-1 a breaking ball in there for a strike, going 2. He plays relatively straight up against his former mate, does Miller, at the typical shortstop spot. His team's on top 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Base is empty, 1 gone for Urbina. Kernels' hottest hitter. Ferris is 0-2 is a swing and a miss. Got him on an awkward swing, down and in. Strikeout number 3 from Ferris as Nevin completes the out by touching the first base bag, and 2 are gone in the second. Impressive stuff for Jackson Ferris. He tied up Urbina down and in, and 2 are gone for Nate Baez. 1-0 Great Lakes, bottom 2. Base is empty with 2 gone for Baez. Kernels have been baffled by the stuff of Jackson Ferris. His first pitch coming to Nate Baez is a fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Ferris throws a fastball, changeup, curveball, slider. We saw 2 different breaking balls to Urbina, the slow looping curveball, and the slider that got him down and in. His 0-1 to Baez is a high pop-up, shallow left field. Miller back there, and the Loons shortstop camps under it to make the hat-high catch to retire Baez and the sign. 6 up, 6 down for Jackson Ferris. A 1-2-3 second. Top 3 we go. 1-0 Great Lakes, and you're home for Kernels baseball, the Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. Top 3 back at Vets on this Thursday evening. Glad you're with us, making this part of your Thursday night. I'm Calvin Cristoforo here in downtown Cedar Rapids. Second inning for Darren Bowen, allowed a run on a base hit by Jake Geloff. Back out there for the third. Vogel, DePaula, and Miller. It is 9-1-2 in this Great Lakes lineup. Jake Vogel digs in, batting righty against the righty in Bowen. Darren with that light blue glove rocks and fires his first pitch. It's a fastball roll to third, backhand off the glove of Salas, and Vogel is safe. Jose can't handle it on a backhand try. Let's see how they rule that.
Left fielder number 39.
Potentially an error on Jose, who's had 2 balls now eat him up at third base. It is an error on Salas as Vogel reaches on the E5, and he's aboard for DePaula. First pitch, DePaula takes up and in, ball 1. Salas making his 9th start at third base. His 4th most played position this year. 1-0 to DePaula. Long pause, here it is. It's a fly ball fouled off left field side. It's 1-1. Salas also has played more games at center field, second base, and shortstop in that order. In front of third base, also has seen time in left field, right field, and DH. 0-1. DePaula takes it back to a breaking ball in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes on DePaula, the Loons left fielder, who bounced to second to begin the ballgame. Infield plays some pull side. The 1-2 in the dirt. Good backhand stab by Baez. And the count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
To be claimed. If your number is 062-066, please report to the table on the concourse. Thank you.
A top 100 guy in baseball, Josue DePaula. Number 2 in the Dodgers system prospect rankings. Runner goes, pitches outside, ball 3. Throw to second is not in time. A fake out by Don Cone, slapping the tag down on Vogel, but not in time. And Jake Vogel swipes his 18th base of the season as Great Lakes continues to run in this series. The count's gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Man on second, nobody out. 1-0 Loons, top 3. The pitch inside, ball 4. He walked him. So it's a E5 and a walk to begin the third.
46, Noah Miller.
Bases with runners on first and second, and nobody out for Miller. Batting lefty. Noah chopped to second, back in the first frame. Open stance left side. First pitch from Bowen. It's a tapper foul back behind home plate. It's 0-1. Noah wearing number 46 on his back. Last year with the Kernels, number 1. Back-to-back days in the scorebook just by habit. I wrote number 1 next to Miller's name, who now wears 46 with Great Lakes. 0-1. Miller takes a changeup in there for a strike. 0-2. The former Kernel and Midwest League champion, who won a championship against Great Lakes, who wore these very uniforms in Game 3 of that Midwest League Championship Series. Now he's wearing them as a visitor back at Vets. Behind Bowen 0-2. And the pitch from Darren. It's a ground ball to first base, foul territory. Maitan plays it there. And it stays 0-2. Miller got 12 off days last year with the Kernels in a quest to play all 132 this year with Great Lakes. Making his 98th start, and game number 98 is the smooth shortstop. 0-2. He swings and chops on right side into right field for a hit. Here comes Vogel being waved home. Throw goes to third. Vogelstore standing into third goes to Paula, and Miller takes second. RBI base hit for Miller, his 4th RBI in the series, and it's 2-0 Loons.
Designated hitter number 9, Chris Newell.
Need a moment of pure bliss?
Got a great throw by Urbina, allowing Miller to get second. Now second and third, nobody out. Top of the third frame. And here comes Chris Newell, who leads the league in home runs and RBI. 23 homers, 62 RBI for Newell. Who crushed him off of the position player, Matthew Clayton, yesterday. That's his lone hit in this series, a home run off of Clayton, which was launched 428 feet by the scoreboard in right center field. Bowen back from the windup on the first base side. His first pitch coming to Newell is a ball missing down and in. It's 1-0. Newell also a 55% 3 true outcome guy. Swing and a miss. Good pitch down and in. 1-1. So 55% of the time, Newell either homers, walks, or strikes out. Count even 1-1. Has 60 walks on the year. 1-1. Swinging ground ball chopped to first. That is a foul ball. Good play by Maitan to his left to glove it, but in foul territory. And it's a ball and 2 strikes on Newell. Also has 22 steals on the season. A 2020 guy for Great Lakes. In under 100 games. First Loon to do that since 2009. And Newell did it in 42 less games. The 1-2 from Bowen is a fly ball hit well left center field. Gonzalez tracking back. He's got room to make the catch. He does so, but DePaula tags. And he cruises home to score, standing up to put Great Lakes on top by 3-0. Sac fly for Newell, RBI number 63. And the Loons are on top by 3-0.
Right fielder number 8, Dylan Campbell.
Still just 1 out with Miller on second. And 1 gone for Dylan Campbell, who's been good in this series. Righty on right against Bowen. 3-0 Great Lakes. 1 gone, top 3. Miller on second. First pitch to Campbell. Is a fly ball drilled high in the air, left field deep, and you can kiss it goodbye. It's a missile of a Dylan Campbell 2-run home run, and it's 5-0 Great Lakes in the third. This big series for Dylan Campbell continues on a no-doubt shot out to left. Number 5 for him.
Second baseman, number 19,
And the lead for the Loons
Sam
is
Montiel.
5 in the third.
If you catch a foul ball during the game, show that ball at ServPro Guest Services. You'll get a coupon for a free 14-inch Via Italian single-topping take-and-bake pizza.
Off the bat, no doubt shot with the Short porch down there in left field as pitching coach Arhenis Angulo chats with Darren Bowen as things have taken a sharp turn in the third. A pedestrian start to this frame. E5 walk Miller on a seeing eye single into right field. It made it 1-0. Newell sac fly and the Dylan Campbell 2-run home run makes it a 5-0 contest in the road half of the third. Deja vu after Great Lakes went on top 5-0 yesterday. Back on top by 5 early in the road half of the third frame. That's the good news and the bad news. It's early. Great Lakes leads by 5. A lot of time to come back, but a lot of time for Great Lakes to tack on. So here is Sam Mongelli, bases empty, 1 gone. 5-0 Great Lakes, top 3. Out of the line, first pitch to Mongelli is a ground ball to third. Salas is there. Glove sets his feet, throws to first, and Maitan makes the play. To retire Mongelli for the second out of the inning. So good play for Salas that time.
First baseman,
Mongelli
number
is
23,
retired.
Kyle Nevin.
And Jurgen for Kyle Nevin. 5-0 Great Lakes in the third. Base is empty, 2 gone for Nevin. The bats open stance left side. First pitch is inside, missing ball 1 to the Loons first baseman. Nevin's 0 for 1, bounced to first base back in the second. The 1-0. 3/4 swing and a miss, 1-1. The patch of blue sky overtops or opens up over our heads here at the ballpark. A couple of patches of blue through the clouded sky. 1-1. Outside and low. 2 balls and a strike. Wind blows out to right field. Temperatures down under 80 at 79 in the top half of the third. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball moving outside the zone. And it's 2-2. Nevin 0 for 5 in this series, and off day yesterday. Did not partake in the drubbing of the Kernels on Wednesday afternoon. The 2-2. He lays off this one, missing away. It's gone full, 3-2. The full count pitch from Bowen. Fastball chopped to short. Don Cohen to his left has it, hits his feet, throws to first in time. To retire Nevin and the side. It's a full run. Third frame for Great Lakes, capped off with the Dylan Campbell 2-run home run. And after 2.5, it is 5-0 Loons on your home for Kernels baseball. Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. Salas batting righty, digs in. Out of the line, first pitch from Ferris is down and in, missing ball 1. Salas hitting right-handed. 1 for 4 in the loss yesterday. 1-0. A breaking ball in there for a strike, 1-1. Of course, the hero back on Tuesday when the Kernels came from behind to walk it off in the 9th. 1-1. Line foul straight back, 1-2. Kernels trailed 3-0 going to the bottom of the 9th inning in the series opener on Tuesday. And Salas, the game-winning walk-off single. The 5th consecutive hit and a 4-run at 9th frame. Behind Ferris, 1-2. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Got him strike 3. Up and away, 94. And Jackson Ferris continues to roll his 4th strikeout. And it's 7 up and 7 down to begin the evening for the lefty. Ferris, who has been dominant as of late, finished the month of July with a 1.04 ERA. Here's Kyle Hess, lefty on left, who swings and chops on left side. Geloff gloves on the run, throws on the run, and plenty of time to retire Hess for a first pitch, second out of the third. Ferris also giving length in the month of July, going 7 twice, going 6 innings twice in his 4 outings with the Loons. Here is Nick Lucky, the newest Kernel, making his Cedar Rapids debut. Left on left, first pitch, breaking ball, misses up and in. Ball 1 on Lucky. Just called up from single A Fort Myers. Open stance left side, the 1-0. Breaking ball, that misses high, ball 2. Taking over for Jay Harry, who was traded to Toronto back on Tuesday. The 2-0. He takes a strike, 2-1. Lucky hitting just shy of 250 with Fort Myers, with 5 home runs and 15 RBI. 2-1, down and away. 3 balls and a strike. OPS of 855 for a guy that runs also really well. 3-1 is low, ball 4. It's a 5-pitch walk to number 5 in his Kernels debut. And now we'll get the chance to see that speed. He's aboard for Rain Don Cohn.
The shortstop, number 23, Ray Doncone.
So Lucky's on for Don Cohn. Kernels down 5-0 with the man on first base and 2 gone, bottom 3. Second chance for Don Cohn, batting righty. Ferris now from the stretch. His pitch is a fastball in there for a strike at 94, 0-1. Infield plays Don Cohn, pull side. Wind blows out to right at a rapid pace. Lefties 0-1. Long pause. Here it is. And Don Cohn swings and misses. Fastball by him. It's 0-2. Lucky trying to identify the movement of Ferris on the mound. Itching a run with that red base running mitten on. Quick pitch home, and it misses up and away. 1-2. Ferris mixing up his timing, working from the first base side. Is 1-2. Breaking ball on the ground at third. Geloff there goes to second with Mongelli covering to retire Lucky. And in the side, a scoreless third for Jackson Ferris. He's gone 3 scoreless with no hits, no runs. No hits, 1 left in the third. 3 innings gone by. Loons on top, 5-0. Put Great Lakes on the board, singling back in the second. Righty on right, first pitch is a fastball down and away, ball 1. No Walker Jenkins in there tonight for the Kernels. The twin stop prospect in his 3rd game with Cedar Rapids, a night off in Brian Dinkelman's lineup. 1-0. Geloff takes inside, 1-1. But Jenkins, a guy that you can just get the feeling is very happy to be here with High A Cedar Rapids. The 19-year-old phenom. The 2-0. Geloff takes up and in, ball 3. He was the first guy out on the field today, even though he's not playing. Watching Great Lakes finish batting practice and waiting with the grounds crew in the dugout. 3-0. Geloff swings and misses a 3-0 pitch that was at the top of the zone. It's 3-1. Also caught the ceremonial first pitch to Jenkins. Just looking for some baseball activity to do on his off day. 3-1 to Geloff is a fastball fouled back on the right side. It's run full 3-2. Jenkins, a guy that you ask, and he says yes. I'm just happy playing baseball here in Cedar Rapids. The full count pitch to Geloff out of the winds is a fastball lined right center field. Hess in into his left. He has room to make the catch, shoulder high in right center field. And Geloff is out number 1 in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, number 38.
So 1 is gone, stop 4. Base is empty. 5-0 Great Lakes for Nelson Quiros, their catcher. Batting left-handed is the Loons backstop. First pitch from Bowen. A breaking ball line left field, left center field, down for a hit. It rolls to Hess in center. A base knock for Quiros, waiting and smashing. A breaking ball. A 1-out single, and he's on
Now batting,
for Jake
center
Vogel.
field, number 1, Jake Vogels.
Quiros stays hot. That's his 3rd hit in the series. 3 for 7, the Loons catcher. On first base for Vogel. Righty on right, Bowen from the stretch, first pitch. Fell it back, strike 1. Vogel, a California kid from Huntington Beach, forewent his UCLA commitment to be drafted and signed by his hometown team, the Dodgers. a third-round pick back in that shortened 2020 draft. 0-1 is up and away. Ball and a strike. Second year with Great Lakes after playing 113 with the Loons last year. Bowen's 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. 5-0 Great Lakes in the fourth. Heroes on first base with 1 gone for Vogel. 2-1. It's a pop-up out of play back behind home plate. It's gone even 2-2. Vogel began the third frame for Great Lakes. He reached on that Salas error and scored on the Miller RBI base hit. Second run for Great Lakes of their 5 this afternoon. The 2-2 misses down and away. And the count's run full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Great Lakes on top, 5-0 in the fourth. 3-2 pitch coming to Jake Vogel with Quiros on first base. And 1 gone, the pitch. Breaking ball in there, strike 3, got him looking, froze him. Twisting inside for the first strikeout for Darren Bowen. And the second out in the fourth. The encouraging thing is nobody warming yet in the Kernels
Now
bullpen
batting
for Bowen.
left field, number
Making his
39,
fourth start back off the
Josue
IL. Right now at 55 pitches. And on first base, 2 gone for Josue de Paula, the lefty batter, open stance left side. First pitch from Bowen is a ground ball tap foul for strike 1. De Paula, just 19 years old, 3 months younger than Kernels' 19-year-old Walker Jenkins. Born in May of 2005 was Josue de Paula. Bowen's 0-1 is down, and it's 1-1. A kid from Brooklyn with roots in the DR, signed as an international free agent out of the Dominican. One to him. Here it is. He swings and chops it foul, first base side. 1-2. Also has some big-time mentors in the Dominican Republic. He trained this offseason with the likes of Juan Soto of the Yankees and Ellie De La Cruz, the exciting Reds shortstop, former Midwest League player. 1-2 is in there. Strike 3 called, good changeup down, and Bowen gets him looking to end the fourth. Back-to-back looking strikeouts for Bowen to end the fourth frame. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left. We have played 3.5. Great Lakes on top 5-0 on your home for Kernels Baseball, Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. And the fourth frame for Jackson Ferris, who has been dealing early in this contest for Great Lakes. He's gone 3 scoreless, no hits, 1 walk.
Now batting for the
5-0 Great Lakes, bottom 4, lefty Ferris back to work against Gabby Gonzalez, batting righty, first pitch. There's a fastball in there for a strike at the knees, 0-1 on the Kernels left fielder. Gonzalez 0 for 1. He swings and lines the 0-1 pitch foul back behind home plate. It's 0-2. Gonzalez, one of 4 Ferris strikeout victims. The 0-2 is a fastball missing 2 tall, 94. A ball and 2 strikes. The sun has emerged, escaping from the clouds. The 1-2 lined foul, right field side. Ball and 2 strikes. So mostly cloud cover, but a ray of sunshine at the ballpark. Wind blows out to right for Gonzalez. The 1-2-2 is down and in. The count draws even, 2-2. Gabby hitless in this series, 0 for 6 in his first set against Great Lakes. The 2-2. He swings and crushes it high in the air, left center field. Vogel sprinting back on the track, and that ball is caught by Vogel on the warning track, bouncing his backside on it as he makes the catch in dead center field.
Now batting for
Good
the
job by
Kernels,
Vogel tracking
first
it
baseman, number
to retire
31,
Gabby for the
Kevin
first down
Mighton.
of the fourth. So Gonzalez is gone. One is out for Kevin Maiton. Batting lefty is the the lefty in Vogel. Left on right, the first pitch is that slow curveball, which misses up and away. And it's ball one. Bases empty, one gone, bottom four. Great Lakes on top, 5-0. 1-0, swing and a miss. Good breaking ball down and in. And it's 1-1. First pitch curveball, second pitch slider. The two off-speed pitches that spin for Jackson Ferris, who is working really quickly and not moving on the mound as Maiton calls his timeout. Now Kevin's back in there, and the 1-1 to him is in there for a strike at the knees, 1-2. Maiton also struck out back in the first frame, blown away by a fastball. Ferris is 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him a foul tip. Caught by the catcher Quiros, and Maiton's gone on strikes once again. That time the changeup away.
Is designated hitter number 22.
9
Rubel
changeup
Cespedes.
from Ferris. And Maiton is gone. Base is empty, 2 gone for Rubel Cespedes, left on left in the first pitch. He is spiked outside, ball 1. Jackson Ferris, who got out to a really slow start with high A Great Lakes, is becoming dominant at the back end of this year. 1-0 misses down. It's 1-1. To begin the season, ERA over 5 across April and May. And since June 1, a 2.25 ERA, including a 1.04 ERA in the month of July. 2-0. Cespedes grounds it foul, first base side. It is 2-1. He's been all of that tonight, allowing just one base runner a walk through 3 2/3. His 2-1 to Cespedes. Swing and a miss. Fastball coming up and in at 95. It's 2-2. Hunting strikeout number 6 is Ferris to cap off 4 scoreless frames. Out of the line, first base side is 2-2. It's chopped to second, right at Mongelli, who clubs, sets his feet, flips onto first in time to retire Cespedes and the side. The beat goes on for Jackson Ferris, 4 scoreless, allowing just 1 base runner in the walk back in the third. 4 innings gone by. Great Lakes on top, 5-0. On your home for Kernels baseball, the Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. Jackson Ferris, the issue on the mound for Great Lakes. He's been just awesome. 4 scoreless, no hits, and 1 walk allowed. Darren Bowen had 1 speed bump back in the third. Back in Saucy scoreless 4th frame. Only 3 of his 5 runs are earned. Noah Miller begins the 5th. Newell and Campbell will follow. Out of the wide, first pitch coming from Bowen to Miller. It's a line drive, broken bat, floating fly ball fouled on the right field line. And Miller needs a new piece of lumber. Off the end, it snapped his bat. Noah uses 2 different bats when he bats lefty versus righty. Needs a new lefty bat, and it needs some new pine tar. Miller, a former first-round pick of the Twins, was dealt this offseason for Manuel Margot, and current former shortstop Rain Doncone. The 26th ranked prospect in the Dodgers system, and a guy that is 100% durable, an everyday guy for the Great Lakes Loons. Was so last year with the Kernels. 0-1 is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike, going 2. His old teammate Mike Paredes tosses in the Kernels bullpen. 5-0 Loons on top. Kernels have had no hits through 4 innings. Great Lakes has 5 and 2 Kernels errors. The 0-2 from Bowen is a line drive fouled back. It stays 0-2 on Miller, who has let that head of hair grow back out much longer than it was with the Kernels last year. He waits the 0-2 from Bowen. Out of the line, here it is. And Miller takes just outside, missing for a ball. Really close pitch. Baez wanted to toss it down to Salas at third, but it's called ball one on the Wisconsin native, Noah Miller. The 1-2 is in the dirt, change up down, even 2 balls, 2 strikes. Miller grips that black-handled bat with his white batting gloves. His black socks pulled up high, ending his gray pants at the knees. Bowen nods, he winds, his 2-2. As a ground ball rolled foul, first base side. Into the Kernels bullpen, where Paredes is continuing to toss. And Bowen's 4th start back off the IL sits at 66 pitches. Nobody out, top 5, 5-0 Great Lakes. The 2-2. Swing a ground ball to first into right field for a hit. Miller found the hole again. His 2nd hit of the afternoon. An RBI single back in the 3rd. A base hit here in the 5th. And he's on to begin the 5th frame.
Number 9, Chris Newell.
So Noah's 2 for 3 after an RBI double in the win for Great Lakes yesterday. Aboard for Newell. 5-0 Great Lakes, nobody out in the top of the 5th. Newell a sac fly last time, first pitch this time. Swing and a miss, good handcuffing breaking ball down and in. It's 0-1. Uptel stands for Chris Newell, who rocks a dark brown mustache on his upper lip. Oh, 1. He takes inside, 1-1. Newell with 23 home runs in the season. For a guy that hit 21 across his entire career at Virginia. Just a monster year for Newell. The 1-1. He swings and ropes it foul, first base side by the Kernels dugout. It's 1-2. Rafael Marcano, who was supposed to be guarding the Kernels bullpen, getting some grief from his teammates not fielding that ground ball. This came deflecting to him off the grate of the Kernels dugout. The count's a ball and 2 strikes on Newell, with the Kernels down by 5 runs in the 5th. Miller's on first, nobody out, and Bowen's 1-2. It's just low, good changeup down, taken by Newell, and the count's 2-2. A long start to the 5th here for Bowen, with Paredes getting more and more ready down the first base line. Bowen's 2-2. As they swing a line drive center field, falling fast down for a hit. Hess gets it 1 bounce. Miller going first to third, and he is in there with a feet first slide. And they're on the corners with nobody out in the 5th. 109 off the bat for Chris Newell. And here comes Great Lakes again, first and third, nobody out. And here comes Brian Dinkelman to remove Darren Bowen. Mike Paredes coming on. Kernels in a hole already with runners on first and third and nobody out in the 5th. 5-0 Great Lakes. Paredes coming on when we come back on your home for Kernels Baseball, the Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. As the day is done for Darren Bowen, who leaves. Right now, 5 runs on his line. They are all earned but 2. 5 runs, 3 earned. But he's responsible for Miller on third and Newell on first base as Mike Paredes enters his 11th appearance as a Kernel. He is 1-1 with a 1.86 ERA. He's been excellent as of late, including 4 innings of no earned runs last time out at Quad Cities. Dylan Campbell digs in. Big series for him. Ready on right. First pitch from Paredes. Newell runs. Pitch is a swing and a miss and a foul back, I should say.
Ladies and gentlemen,
back to the screen.
50-50
The count's 0-1.
on the ribbon board in right field. If your number is 808.
Newell, of course, a threat to go. A potential 30-30 guy for Great Lakes.
Tonight's prize,
23 home runs, 22 RBI with just shy of 40 games to go on the year. He stays, 0-1, is in the dirt. It's in front of Baez, who gloves it. He fakes the throw to second. On a good dirt ball read by Newell, he takes second base on the wild pitch. So up 90 feet. Not a steal, but a stolen base on the wild one. Second and third with nobody out in the 5th. Great Lakes on top by 5 as the infield comes in for Campbell, who crushed a home run his last time around. Miller on third, Newell second, 5-0 Great Lakes with nobody out in the top of the 5th. The 1-1 from Paredes is a rocket left field side, drifting towards the corner, and that ball is foul. Just wide of that left field line on a smash by Campbell again. Trying to continue his massive series as the 4th round pick from Texas. Campbell in the set is 4 for 9 with a double, 3 runs scored, and 3 RBI. Also that 2-run home run. The 1-2 from Paredes is a lunging swing, fouled back. Good catch by the bat boy John off the deflection off the screen. And the count stays a ball and 2 strikes. Campbell batting with those black socks out to his knees, black cleats on as well. His black batting gloves grip the white bat tape on his black-handled bat. Infield in for him on this 1-2 pitch from Paredes. Here it is. And Campbell nubs it, rolling down the first baseline, and Maitan will touch it in foul territory. Waiting for it to roll back fair, it didn't. And a twisting ground ball off the end of the bat. And it stays 1-2 on Dylan Campbell. "5-0 Great Lakes, nobody out in the 5th. 2nd and 3rd with the 1-2 pitch coming one more time. Here it is. A fastball flown to right, drifting towards the corner. Urbina racing after it. That ball is falling in foul territory. Not much foul ground down the right field side, but just enough for it to drop in harmlessly. And the count stays at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes on Campbell. Paredes working on the first base side. Tosses home. A ball in the dirt picked by Baez, and the count's 2-2. First base is open, but that would load him with nobody out for Sam Mongelli, who is 1 for 2. He waits on deck. Paredes wants and receives a new baseball. Lights on here at Vets. The offense on for Great Lakes after 15 runs last night. On top 5-0 with work to do in the 5th. The 2-2 from Paredes. A breaking ball again flown foul left field side. Down by the pavilion. And the count stays at 2-2. This long battle continues between Paredes and Campbell. The strikeout would be big for Paredes, with runners on 2nd and 3rd and nobody out. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming. Righty on right, Paredes against Campbell. Mike sets, looks back to 2nd. Now fires home. Campbell takes outside, ball 3. It's run full, 3-2. What a great at-bat by Dylan Campbell. He will see a 10th pitch of the AB. With Miller on 3rd and Newell on 2nd, nobody out. 5-0 Great Lakes in the 5th. Gonna add on some more. Ready? And the fire home. Breaking ball popped up high in the air on the infield. Second baseman Lucky camps under it to make the catch. And the runners stay put. Still, Paredes wins the battle. It's an unproductive first out by Dylan Campbell. Miller stays on 3rd, Newell 2nd. And 1 is out for Sam Mongelli. So big spot for Mongelli. Infield now comes in with just 1 out. They stay in for Mongelli. Righty on right against Paredes. First pitch is a fly ball hit high in the air. Left center field. Has to his right, stalking it. He makes the catch. Miller tags. Throw goes to 3rd. And Miller scores standing up. Sac fly Sam Mongelli. No advance for Newell. And the Loons are on top by a half dozen. It is 6-0 Great Lakes.
First baseman, number 23, Kyle Nevin.
The third RBI in this set for Mongelli, who had 11 of them in the series against the Kernels up at Dow Diamond to begin June. Now 2 are gone for Kyle Nevin. First pitch, outside, ball 1. With Newell still on second base. Great Lakes on top by 6 runs, 6-zip. Nevin's 0 for 2, ground balls to shortstop and first base. Paredes steps off, goes back to second. No throw, and Newell dances back in safely. The set and the 1-0 from Paredes. Here it is. Newell takes down and away, ball 2. Great Lakes scoring 15 runs yesterday. They have 6 today. After their offense was silenced back on Tuesday in the final 7 innings of that Kernels comeback win. That is a thing of the past, 2-0. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Good pitch by Paredes. Nevin not expecting it.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's
Theme
50-50
continues
raffle
of
prize has been
no
played.
more
Thank you for
hitters
playing and
counts.
supporting the Kernels
A
Foundation.
2-0 breaking ball. And Nevin waves. It is strike 1. The 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 2-2. 6-0 Great Lakes, 2 gone, top 5. All 6 runs charged to the starter Darren Bowen. 4 of them have been earned. Newell is also Bowen's responsibility as the 2-2 comes home from Paredes. It's a fastball up and away. Missing ball 3, and the count's run full. Nevin, the former Baylor Bear, with an open stance right side. His Dodger blue shin guard guards his front left shin. 3-2, breaking ball popped up, shallow center on the infield. Lucky coming in, he's under it, and he makes the 2-handed catch to retire Nevin and the side. Great Lakes, though, gets one more on the Sam Mongelli sacrifice fly. You're halfway home. And again, Great Lakes leads 6-0 on your home for Kernels baseball and Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. Bottom 5, Jackson Ferris back to work. Lefty greets Misael Urbina. First pitch is a breaking ball up and away. Missing ball 1 on Misael. Urbina, one of 6 strikeout victims from Jackson Ferris. 1-0. Loops in there for a strike. Change up. It's 1-1. Urbina, the Kernels' hottest hitter right now, riding a 15-game on-base streak. Lines the 1-1 pitch fouled back. It is 1-2. Urbina, sad to see July come to an end here on August the 1st. Finished July hitting .294, his best month as a Kernel in his 2 years here in CR. Behind Ferris, 1-2. The first base side, the pitch. Fastball down and in. It's gone even, 2-2. Ferris has 5 strikeouts, looking for number 6. It's not yet at the number 6 mark. As his 2-2 pitch comes home. Urbina swings and lines at left field, but right at DePaula, who comes on to make the bell tie catch. And one is gone in the 5th frame. Urbina hit it well, right at DePaula in left. It's a lineup to begin the 5th frame. And one is gone for Nate Baez. Kernels still hitless with 1 gone at bottom 5. Here is Baez, the ready catcher, against the lefty in Ferris. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike, going 1. That was the slider that time, twisting in for a strike. Ferris continues to work really efficiently and quickly. His 0-1 in there for strike 2. Went 7 innings in his last start. He's gone 7 in 2 of his last 4. On quite the run right now, comfortable at the high A level. His 0-2 is down low, missing for a ball. The changeup taken by Baez. And it's 1-2. Infield plays Nate to pull. Kernels down 6-0 in the 5th. 1-2 is down and in. It's gone even, 2-2. Fastball still 95 for Ferris on his 60th pitch of the ball game. Here's his 61st. And it's inside ball 3-2. Ferris just 20 years old. Pitcher frame at 6'4", 195. From North Carolina, went to IMG Academy. 3-2, inside ball 4. He walked Baez. So Baez is the second Kernels base runner. Given a free pass.
Number 1, Jose Salas.
On base for Jose Salas. Kernels down by 6 runs in the 5th frame. Jose batting righty. He is 0 for 1. Struck out back in the 3rd inning. Batting right-handed. First pitch from Ferris is a swing and a miss. Fastball by him, 94 that time. 0-1. Salas hit just 161 across the month of July after a massive month of June. So he is set for a fresh start here in August. 0-1 is a fly ball popped up shallow right center field. Campbell coming on, he makes the catch above the black brim of his black cap. And Salas is out number 2. So Baez stays on first base now with 2 gone. Great Lakes on top 6-0
Kyle
in
Hess.
the home half of the 5th. Here's Kyle Hess, who rolled to third base his first time around. Left on left against Jackson Ferris. Out of the stretch, first base side, first pitch is a line drive hit well right field, sending Campbell back, but with room to make the bell tie catch in right to retire Hess and to the side. 5 scoreless for Jackson Ferris. He is rolling right now. And there is crickets in the Great Lakes bullpen. Why would there be anything else with Ferris on a tear right now on the mound for the Loons? Meanwhile, Mike Paredes back out there for his first full frame. Got the 3 outs in the 5th coming on, replacing Darren Bowen. One of the 2 runners on base to score when he came on. He will face the bottom 3rd here in the 6th inning. Geloff, Quiros, and Vogel, with the Loons on top by a half dozen in the 6th inning. Here's Geloff to begin the frame. 1 for 2, RBI single back in the 2nd. Righty on right, first pitch from Paredes. It's a fastball hit high in the air, fairly deep left center field, but it will stay in the ballpark as Hess camps under it. And the Kernels center fielder makes the catch to retire Geloff. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 6th frame. Mike Paredes has been great as well for the Kernels as of late. He continues to pitch very well. ERA now sub-2 for Paredes, who's got 1 gone in the 6th frame. 1 is out for Nelson Quiros, batting lefty. The catcher takes a first pitch on the outside, missing for ball 1. Like a statue, he had no indication of swinging at that pitch after his teammate Geloff popped up on the first pitch he saw. Quiros is 1 for 1, or 1 for 2, singled last time up. He takes this pitch on the outside corner, and therefore strike 1-1. Came on replacing the injured Frank Rodriguez yesterday, and was 0 for 1. 1-1. He takes down, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Great Lakes adding catcher to their roster today, and that is Jesus Galice, a top 30 prospect in their system after Tyrone Lorenzo was traded to Detroit. 2-1. Groundball to second. There was Nick Lucky. He gobbles it up, sets his feet, tosses to first in time to retire Quiros for the 2nd out of the 6th frame. So 2 up, 2 down for Mike Paredes, who has set down all 5 he has faced at the Kernels bullpen.
Jake Vogel.
6-0 Great Lakes in the 6th inning. Base is empty, and there are 2 gone for Jake Vogel. Righty on right, first pitch to Vogel is in there for a strike outside corner, 0-1. Vogel's 0 for 2. Reached on an error back in the 3rd and scored the first of 4 Loons runs in that frame. Sees Paredes for the first time. as they reset the pitch clock. Sun sets here at Vets, just one patch of sunshine still remaining. 0-1 in there for strike 0-2. Only Misael Urbina standing in the lone beam of sunshine in right field can work on his tan. Shade everywhere else. The 0-2 from Paredes to Vogel is a swing and a miss. Got him, strike 3. On a pitch down in the zone, in the dirt, and down goes Vogel to end the 6th frame. No runs, no hits, nobody left for the Loons in the 6th inning. 5.5 gone by, 6-0 Great Lakes on top. And you're home for Kernels Baseball, the Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. It is the 6th frame for Jackson Ferris facing Nick Lucky. Left on left to begin the frame. Out of the line, first pitch to Lucky is a breaking ball outside, ball 1. Lucky walked in his first Kernels plate appearance back in the 3rd, making his Kernels debut, the 1-0. He takes up and in, nearly got him as he lost his helmet, twisting away from a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Watch out as Lucky's okay, putting his helmet back on some high cheese, up and in, buzzed the tower. But Lucky's okay. Now digs back in, left foot and the right, gripping the bat with his all-blue batting gloves. 2-0. Takes a ball outside, ball 3, 3-0. For some reason, Ferris wants no part of Nick Lucky. The 3-0 is outside. He walked him on 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to begin the 6th inning. Lucky's on for the 2nd time. Kernels' swift new second baseman reaches to begin the 6th frame. So man aboard for Rain Don Cone. Kernels down 6-0 in the 6th inning. They have no hits on the line tonight. First pitch from Ferris is a fastball in there for strike 0-1. Kernels were no hit back in June at Lansing in game 3 of that series. No hits right now in the 6th inning. 0-1 is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Infield plays Don Cohen to pull with a wide open right side of the infield. Ferris pauses. Lefty's 0-2. Swing a fly ball right field shallow. After it, the first baseman in Niven who makes the catch. Nevin does. Backpedaling on the outfield grass and right. And down goes Don Cohen for the first down in the 6th frame. So Rain's 0 for 3. Lucky stays on first base for Gabby Gonzalez. Kernels down 6-0 in the home half of the 6th frame. Working on the first base side is Ferris. His first pitch to Gonzalez is a ground ball to second, could be 2. Mongelli flips to second. Miller so smooth on to first in time for 2. A 6-4-3 twin killer. And the Jackson Ferris train continues to roll. He is gone 6 scoreless. 6 innings gone by. Great Lakes on top by 6. 6-0 on your home for Kernels Baseball, the Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. Here is Josue DePaula batting lefty against the righty in Paredes. First pitch is down low, a changeup, missing ball 1. Loon scored once back in the 2nd, 4 times in the 3rd, and once more in the 5th. A 6-0 edge at 6 runs on 7 hits and no errors. 1-0, swing and a miss, good changeup, and it's 1-1. For the Kernels line, no runs on no hits and 2 errors, both critical, and both helping Great Lakes score runs. 6 runs charged to Darren Bowen, 4 earned. 1-1 from Paredes is a breaking ball missing down, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Batter DePaula, he's 0 for 2, ground out, walk, and a run scored, and a strikeout looking back in the 4th. After a good day yesterday, 2 for 4, a double, and 3 RBI. The 2-1 from Paredes, swing and a miss, good changeup down and away. The count goes even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Paredes with one of the cooler gloves in the Kernels, that white glove with the red laces, emulating the baseball on his left glove hand. 2-2. Swing a rocket, first base side, diving stab, Maiton from his knees, tosses to first in time for the out. What a play by Maiton at first base, whose first base defense continues to shine. A really good looking out, number 1. And down goes DePaula for the first out in the 7th. So one is gone for Miller. Speaking of good defense, here comes Noah, batting lefty against the righty and his former teammate in Paredes. First pitch from Paredes to Miller is inside, missing ball 1. These two very close friends, Paredes and Miller, with the Kernels all year last year. Noah has 2 hits in this game, singles and runs back in the 3rd and the 5th. 1-0. He swings and taps it foul, and the count's 1-1. Got a piece of both home plate umpire Abdullah, or Jabril Getter Abdullah, and Nate Baez, the catcher. Both seem to be okay as Baez and Miller share a smile. Ball and a strike on the Loons shortstop. Infield plays him pull side. Hasn't stopped him yet as he waits the 1-1. Here it is. And he takes on the outside corner, called a strike, 1-2. Borderline pitch, Paredes got the call. Miller calls timeout. With a gray arm sleeve on his right arm. So white batting gloves gripping his all blonde bat. He waits the 1-2 from Paredes. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip, caught by Baez, strike 3. Good pitch coming in under his hands. And Miller swings and misses. Paredes continues to roll, 8 up, 8 down for him. And 2 are gone for Chris Newell. So here comes Newell. He's been a cog in this Great Lakes attack. 1 for 2, single sac fly. His team on top 6-0. Bases empty, 2 gone, top 7. First pitch from Paredes. Newell swings and flies it shallow center field, back down cone. In comes Gonzalez in left on cone, backpedaling to make the catch. In left center field to retire Newell in the side. It's a 1-2-3-7 for Mike Paredes, who looks sharp in relief once again. We stretch advance, Kernels down by a half dozen against the monster on the mound. That has been Jackson Ferris. Works on the first base side. First pitch to Maiton is a breaking ball down and in, missing ball 1 on his 74th pitch of the evening. He's got 5 strikeouts. 1-0. Maiton swings and misses a back foot breaking ball. It is 1-1. Kevin's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts back in the 1st and the 4th. 1-1. Swing a foul tip, 1-2. The story of the night, Jackson Ferris, as Great Lakes needs 9 outs to complete a no-hitter. Kernels have been no-hit once before this year, back in June against Lansing. Been a tough couple of days. They lost 15-3 yesterday, and now no-hit through 6 in Game 3 of this series. The 1-2 coming from Ferris to Maiton, the pitch. A breaking ball that misses just high, and the count's gone even, 2-2. Great Lakes has also been no-hit this year. They were no-hit by Lake County earlier this season. The 2-2, up and away. It's run full, 3-2. Full count pitch coming from Ferris. A breaking ball crushed. Dead center field. Newell is sprinting back. He is on the track, and he makes the catch up against the wall in dead center field. Maiton smashed it, but there was Vogel to run it down for the first down of the 7th. The second ball launched the wall, and Vogel with a great jump makes the catch for the first out in the 7th frame. So one is gone for Cespedes, left on left. First pitch from Ferris. It's inside, it hit him. Got him on that right arm, which is guarded by the elbow guard. But Cespedes in some pain as he takes off his shin guard and will get down the first base line. We'll talk to first base. He stays okay. a painful first base take in.
Right fielder, number 2, Misael Urbina.
On first base, Cespedes for Urbina. First pitch, a breaking ball up and away. Missing ball 1. Great Lakes on top 6-0 with the no-hitter intact. Cespedes hit by a pitch. He's on first base. And here is the 1-0 to Urbina. Is outside, ball 2. Misael nursing a 15-game on-base streak. That right now is in jeopardy. He's 0 for 2. The 2-0 is outside, ball 3, 3-0. Let's see if that gets the Great Lakes bullpen in action. Right now it's not, with 83 Jackson Ferris pitches. His 3-0 is in there for a strike, top of the zone. Urbina started to walk down to first base, but it's called a strike by Getter Abdullah, and the count is 3-1. Kernels' crowd of 2,000 umpires did not like the call, but it's strike 1 on Misael. The 3-1 is up and away, ball 4, no question. That's a walk to Urbina and a 16-game on-base streak for Misael. So after the loud fly out to the warning track off the bat of Urbina, it's a Cespedes hit by pitch and a walk to Urbina. And here comes David Anderson to do his patented sprint out to the mound to chat with his battery of Ferris and heroes. Great Lakes last threw a no-hitter back on July 23rd of 2021. That was against the...
I like your smile. You pat me on the fanny and march your butt to that dugout and sit down. Ready to go?
Lake County captains that no-hitter.
Thank you.
Here is Baez, who walked back in the 5th. He's 0 for 1.
Catcher,
Kernels
number
trailing
13,
by 6 runs, down 6-0
Baez.
right now, trying to crack the hit column against Jackson Ferris, who has gone 6 1/3 scoreless. First pitch is a line drive center field. That is a catch by Miller, lunging at shortstop. His throw back to first is high, and Urbina is back in safely. A softly hit line drive caught by Miller, stepping to his left to make the catch and retire Baez for the second out in the 7th. Kernels nearly got a base hit, but Miller took it away with his commanding defense, which we are no strangers to at this ballpark. So 2 are gone for Salas, first and second, 2 gone. 6-0 Great Lakes in the 7th. First pitch from Ferris is a ground ball to third. Geloff is there. Gloves goes to second in time to complete. 7 no-hit frames from Jackson Ferris this evening. No runs, no hits through 7 for the Southpaw in Ferris. 7 innings gone by. It is 6-0 Great Lakes, and you're home for Kernels Baseball. The Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. Kernels trailing by 6 runs, and Dylan Campbell, who begins the 8th for Great Lakes. He's got 2 RBI and a line drive home run coming way back in the 3rd. Loons on top by 6 runs at 6-0 top 8. Kernels, who lost by 12 yesterday, down by 6 this evening. First pitch to Campbell, breaking ball in there for a strike. It is 0-1. Campbell popped out to second off of Paredes back in the 5th. The first of 9 straight sat down by the Kernels right-hander. He works from the stretch on the first base side. 0-1. Line drive fouled off right field side. It's 0-2. Action going, but nobody throwing in that Loons bullpen. Just some heavy ball work by a right-hander down there, but nobody yet tossing in the Great Lakes pen. Kernels trailing by 6 runs, 6-0 in the 8th, thanks to 7 no-hit innings from Jackson Ferris. The 0-2 coming from Paredes to Campbell. The pause and the pitch is a fly ball hit well right center field, sending Urbina back, but he's got room by the warning track to make the hat-high catch to retire Campbell for the first out in the 8th. The beat goes on for Misael, or for Mike Paredes, and I guess Misael Urbina, who makes the catch. 10 straight set down with the Kernels right-hander, and one is gone for Sam Mongelli. So here is Mongelli, the righty hitting second baseman. 1 for 2, sac fly back in the 5th. Righty on right, first pitch from Paredes is in there for a strike, going 1. Mongelli from New York State went to Sacred Heart in Connecticut. 0-1. Breaking ball dropping in there for a strike, going 2. Pride of the Northeast Conference, the Sacred Heart Pioneers. Mongelli, a NEC Player of the Year back last year. Picked by Los Angeles in the 10th round of the draft a season ago. Behind Paredes, 0-2. The set and the pitch. Breaking ball got him. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a floating slider past Mongelli. Strikeout number 3 from Paredes. 11 straight sat down by him. And 2 were gone in the 8th.
First baseman, number 23, Kyle Nevin.
Great Lakes on top, 6-0. Their pitcher, Jackson Ferris, who is going back out there for the 8th, working on 7 no-hit frames. Here is Nevin, who takes a breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1. Nevin's 0 for 3, ground outs to first and shortstop, and a pop out to second. Seeing Paredes for the second time. Righty on right, and the 0-1 is outside and low, taken for a ball, 1-1. Nevin, 6'4", 210, a California guy. His dad, the former coach or manager of the Los Angeles Angels. 1-1, wave and a miss, good sweeping breaking ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Paredes trying to hunt down 4 perfect innings in relief. He has gone 11 up, 11 down, looking to make it an even dozen. The righty sets, first base side is 1-2. Is a lunging swing, shallow fly ball right field or center field, down for a hit. In front of Hats, who plays it on a bounce. So a reaching out swing by Nevin, floating towards center, dropping in front of Hats for a hit.
Number 10,
The first base runner off of Mike Paredes. And Nevin is aboard with 2 gone for Jake Geloff. Kernels trailing by 6 runs in the 8th. And on first base, 2 gone, top 8 for Jake Geloff. Started the scoring back in the 2nd with an RBI single. He swings and pops up the first pitch on the infield. Shortstop Don Cohen in the dirt. Now back on the grass, he makes the 2-handed catch to retire Geloff and the side. Here comes Jackson Ferris once again, working on 7 no-hit innings. Bottom 8 we go on your home for Kernels Baseball, the Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. 7 no-hit frames from the lefty and Ferris as Kyle Hess digs in. Left on left, first pitch is a breaking ball that gets the outside corner, called strike 1. Ferris has been in complete control. Retired the first 8 batters of this game. 0-1 is a ground ball tap foul back by the Kernels on deck circle. 0-2. He has walked 3 batters, lucky twice, who awaits on deck. Or now 4 after Urbina's walk in the 7th. He's also hit Rubel Cespedes. Nobody going yet in that Great Lakes bullpen. The 0-2 to Hess is outside. Hess lays off. And the count's 1-2. Pitch count getting up there for Jackson Ferris. That was his 90th pitch. His 1-2 is a foul tip, and Quiros cannot hang on. Hess just got a piece to fight it out foul. And it's 1-2 still. Great Lakes on top, 6-0. Base is empty, nobody out. Bottom 8. The 1-2. Breaking ball on the ground is short. There is Miller. He is there. Fields and throws to first in time to retire Hess for the first down in the 8th. So 22 outs in the books for Jackson Ferris. Base is empty with 1 out for Nick Lucky, the newest Kernel. who is 0 for 0, 2 walks. First pitch fastball in there for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. And still 95 miles per hour for Jackson Ferris on his 93rd pitch of the evening. 0-1. Fastball fought off foul, back to the screen. It's 0-2. 96 that time from Ferris on pitch number 94. Lefty working with confidence and gusto. On the mound is 0-2. Is a fastball that gets the outside corner. Strike 3 called, got him looking for out number 2 in the 8th. Strikeout number 6 for Ferris. Fastballs of 94, 95, 96. And Lucky sat down on 3 pitches. Bases empty, 2 gone for Rain Don Cone, former Dodger farmhand. First pitch from Ferris is a fastball in there for a strike, 0-1 at 94. He approaches 100 pitches with a righty tossing in the Loons bullpen. 1-0, up and away, taken for a ball. It is 1-1. Great Lakes on top by 6 in the last of the 8th. Kernels have been no hit. 1-1 is a pop-up high in the air, shallow right field. Campbell camping under it. He makes the catch to cap off 8 no-hit innings from Jackson Ferris. He has been awesome tonight, and Ferris has gone 8 no-hit frames. We go to the 9th. Kernels down 6-0 on your home for Kernels baseball. It's the Rapids Baseball Network. It'll be Kuros, Vogel, and DePaula. 8, 9, and 1 for the Loons in this 9th frame. Trying to crack Paredes and improve their 6-0 lead. Nelson Kuros, lefty catcher. First pitch is a fastball in there, but missing just down for ball 1. Kuros a single back in the 4th. He's 1 for 3 against the righty in Paredes. Seeing him for the 2nd time. 1-0 is low, ball 2. Kernels bullpen silent as Paredes continues to cruise on the mound. Mike has tossed 48 pitches in relief of Darren Bowen, who's on the hook for all 6 of these runs, 4 earned. The 2-0 is a pop-up high in the air on the left side of the infield. Don Cone back in shallow center. The Kernel shortstop makes the shoulder-high catch to retire Kuros for the first out in the 9th. So 1 is gone for Jake Vogel. Loons on top 6-0. Kernels have been no hit through 6 frames as Michael Martinez tosses in the Loons bullpen. Martinez may be coming in for Jackson Ferris, who has gone 8 no-hit innings this evening in Cedar Rapids. First pitch to Vogel's popped up, foul territory, first base side. Maitan has room by the Kernels dugout to make the catch by the brim of his blue cap. And 2 are gone for Josue DePaula. 6-0 Great Lakes in the top half of the 9th. Base is empty, 2 gone for Josue DePaula with a no-hitter looming for the Great Lakes Loons. First pitch from Paredes. DePaula takes a pitch on the inside corner, called a strike, going 1. The Kernels in the bottom of this inning, they have Gonzalez, Maitan, Cespedes, 2, 3, and 4 to face whoever's out there for Great Lakes. 0-1 in the dirt, missing for a ball. It is 1-1. Ferris at nearly 100 pitches. Not sure he will have the back half of this frame. He sits at 98 on the night. 1-1. Outside, missing for a ball, 2-1. Ferris just 20 years old. After an ERA of just above 1 in July. 8 no-hit innings to begin August. Paredes is 2-1 at DePaula. Is a ground ball tap foul, 2-2. 6-0 Great Lakes on top in the 9th frame. Mike Paredes has been great. 4 2/3, just 1 hit, no runs. Looking for 5 scoreless in relief of Darren Bowen as Paredes works on the first base side. The righties 2-2. is a swing and a miss. Got him strike 3. Nasty changeup down to retire DePaula in the side. Bottom at 9 we go. A no-hitter in the balance. Great Lakes trying to no-hit the Kernels on this Thursday evening at Veterans Memorial Stadium. In comes Michael Martinez when we come back on your home for Kernels baseball, the Cedar Rapids Baseball Network. Gonzalez, Maitan, Cespedes with history on the line for Great Lakes in the 9th frame. Gabby's 0 for 3. Righty on right, seeing Martinez for the first time. From the stretch, nobody on. The right-hander's first pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. 98 at the knees. It's 0-1. Ferris threw 98 pitches, was still throwing 96 in his 8th inning of work. 0-1 to Gabby is in the dirt, blocked by Quiros. It's 1-1. A career-high 8 innings for Ferris. He has just been stellar. A 1.04 ERA in the month of July. 8 no-hit frames to begin the month of August. Just 20 years old is Ferris. The 1-1 to Gonzalez is outside for a ball, 2-1. Gabby has struck out, flown to center, and rolled to a 4-6-3 twin killer back in the 6th inning. One of the 6 strikeout victims of Jackson Ferris. Now facing Martinez. Righty on right, the 2-1 is a line drive fouled back. It's 2-2. Kernels were no-hit back in June at Lansing. The last Great Lakes no-hitter came on July 23rd of 2021 against the Lake County Captains. Martinez works on the third base side. The righty's 2-2 to Gonzalez. Is a lunging swing, popped up behind the first base bag. Nevin back there, he can't get it, and it drops down for a hit. Gonzalez going for second, throw there is not in time and behind Miller. Gabby's on his feet going for third, where he will stop at third base. No hitter done. This Kernels crowd rejoices on a blooping double off the bat of Gabby Gonzalez. A lunging swing popped up down the right field line, just out of Nevin's outstretched arms, and Gonzalez takes second with a 2-bagger and third on the error on the throw coming in. So tip your cap to Jackson Ferris, but Great Lakes will not no-hit the Kernels as Gonzalez is on third base on the Kernels' first hit of the evening. Kernels still down 6-0 as Kevin Maitan digs in. First pitch to him is a line drive fouled straight back for strike 1. Here's Maitan. Kernels trailing by 6. And the first pitch to, or the 0-1 pitch to him is a swing and a miss. Good breaking ball down and in. It's 1-1. Unfortunate for Ferris and Great Lakes on how that ended on a looping pop-up just fair down the first base line. Jackson Ferris, though, the story still. 8 no-hit innings for Ferris. 0-2, Maitan takes outside for a ball. It's 1-2. Kernels no runs on 1 hit. They have 2 errors. Great Lakes on top 6-0, 6 runs, 8 hits with the 1 error. The 1-2 is in the dirt, good blocked by Quiros, sliding to his right to keep it in front and keep Gonzalez at third base. This Kernels crowd heckling a Loons dugout after the Gonzalez base hit. The 2-2 coming from Martinez. Maitan pops it back foul. Out of play, 2-2. Maitan crushed the ball early in this game. I guess not too early in the 7th on the warning track against the starter in Ferris. That was a ball way back on the track. And it was caught by Vogel in dead center field. Martinez laboring. The 2-2 coming from him to Maitan. A deep breath. And the pitch is inside ball 3. The Kernels have another comeback in them. Back on Tuesday, trailed 4-0 or 3-0 with a lifeless offense going bottom 9. They scored 4 runs on 5 straight hits to win that game and walk off fashion 4-3. Down 6 here tonight. Man on third, nobody out. And the 3-2 coming to my top is a swing and a fly ball left field. Over to his right is DePaula. He loses his hat but makes the catch. Gonzalez tags, and he comes home to score. Feet first slide. And the Kernels are on the board on the Kevin Maiton sacrifice fly. It is 6-1 at Great Lakes. The Kernels will not be no hit. They will not be shut out. A sacrifice fly by Kevin Maiton. Scoring Gonzalez. He moved to third on the error after his double down the right field line. So here comes Cespedes. Base is empty, 1 gone, bottom 9. 6-1 the lead for Great Lakes. Lefty batter, first pitch from Martinez is a swing and a miss. A massive, massive cut as Cespedes lost his top hand, missing on a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. That's the Kernels DH. That was a home run cut for Cespedes. Has a team best 11 on the season. It was tied for the team high, now overtaking Ricardo Olivar, who was just promoted to AA Wichita. The 0-1 from Martinez is a swing and a line drive fouled back, 0-2. A couple of big swings from Rubel. He looks for some more pine tar in his batting gloves. That's him losing control on back-to-back swings. Behind 0-2, infield plays and pull side. Great Lakes on top, 6-1, bottom 9. The set from Martinez and the 0-2 home is a line drive to short. One bounce off the second base bag into center field for a hit. Jumping over Noah Miller, who was in the right spot on a BB back up the chute. But it takes a hop off the pillow over Miller's head into center for a base hit. It's the Kernels' second hit of this 9th frame. That one hard hit. 3 good swings by Cespe in that AB. And he's aboard for Urbina. Kernels trailing by 5 runs, 6-1 in the 9th. Righty on right, first pitch from Martinez to Urbina is a breaking ball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. A front door breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1 on Urbina. Misael's 0 for 2, did walk back in the 7th to now extend his on-base streak to 16 games. 0-1, wave and a miss. Good breaking ball running down and away. And it snowballs and 2 strikes on Urbina. Infield plays Urbina pull side. A double play could end this game. The 0-2 is a ground ball to third, foul down the third base line. Getting the Great Lakes bullpen on their feet, avoiding that ground ball. And the count remains 0-2. 6-1 Great Lakes, bottom 9. After 8 no-hit innings from Jackson Ferris, who was just awesome for Great Lakes this evening. 0-2 to Urbina. It's a fastball popped up, foul ground first base side. At a play, and it stays at 0-2. Cespedes on first base, he singles. This is the 20th pitch of the frame for Martinez, who came on after Ferris's 8 no-hit frames. The 0-2 is a swing and a miss, got him strike 3, good slider. Sweeping across home plate, Urbina down on strikes for the second out in the 9th.
The catcher, number 13.
So it's up to Baez now. Kernels
Baez.
trailing by 5 runs in the 9th frame. Here comes Nasty Nate. Kernels looking to mount a 5-run comeback down into their final out. Infield plays Baez in the pulse time. He walked back in the 5th inning. First pitch from Martinez to him is a swing, a fly ball right center field. Over to his right is Campbell. The right fielder reaches up to make the catch, and Great Lakes has taken Game 3 of this series. 6-1 the final. It was the Jackson Ferris show tonight. He goes 8 no-hit innings, and Great Lakes takes Game 3 of this series of final up 6-1. Loons have taken 2 of the first 3. Ferris the win after 8 no-hit frames. We wrap it up when we come back on your home for Kernels Baseball, the Cedar Rapids Baseball Network.